Casey. I'm a registered dietitian and certified personal trainer. My job, my goal is to help women lose fat, get fit, and gain confidence. So thank you for being here with this video today. I'm going to talk with you about sugar cravings. Now, as a dietitian, this is a really common question, a really common topic that I review with my clients. So I've come up with 5 steps to help you reduce your sugar cravings so you can continue to make progress on getting fit, losing fat, and gaining confidence. So number 1 is we need to recognize how much sugar are we eating, increase our awareness of the amount of sugar and the food sources that contain it. So really briefly, making sure that we're looking at food labels, watching our intake of added sugars. Okay, these are the things that are added to our foods that are going to be those really refined, quickly digestible, quick absorbable type of carbohydrates. Things like regular soda, regular table sugar, honey, syrup, all kinds of different names for sugar added to our foods. But if you look at the food label and check for added sugars, this is going to give you a really good idea of the amount of really simple and quickly digestible sugar that is not going to be super healthy for us. Okay, so increase your awareness of it. And along with number 1 is commit to cutting down. Okay, you have to want to commit to cut down in order to see some changes. So raising your awareness and committing to cutting down. Now, some people can do this cold turkey. Some people can't. All right, moderation or cold turkey. Decide what works best for you. Number 1, raising that awareness. Okay, number 2, focus on what we can add to the meals to help us feel more full and satisfied. You've heard me say it before, protein. So incredibly key for helping you feel more full and satisfied throughout the day. It's going to help you turn less quickly to those simple digestible carbs, really going to help you feel more satiated all throughout the day, so you're less likely to turn to these other types of foods. Okay, so protein with every meal, every single snack. Lean sources are best, things like chicken, turkey, tuna, eggs, legumes, dairy, all great sources of protein. Number 3, not just protein. Okay, we also want to focus in on carbohydrates and fat, 2 other important macronutrients that are going to be key in helping us feel full and satisfied and not restricted. Okay, so we're talking about cutting down sugar. We're not necessarily talking about cutting out all carbohydrates in the diet. Carbs are important, all right? They give us some good quality energy. They provide a lot of fiber to our diet as well. So I would encourage my clients to look more at the types of carbohydrates that they're consuming and making sure that the majority of those carbs are coming from quality, healthy sources. In my mind, that would be things like fruit, vegetables, whole grains. When you do consume them, the more high fiber of the grain, the better. Okay, fats are also really important. So healthy fats come from sources, things like fish, nuts, seeds, olive oil, avocado, some really great sources. Balancing your protein with your meal with good quality carbohydrates as well as some healthy fats, again, is going to help you feel more full and satisfied all throughout the day. Again, getting you less likely to turn towards those high sugar foods. Number 4 is actually 2 items, but sometimes they coincide. So we're going to talk about them together. They are sleep and stress. So when you do not get quality sleep, you are going to have low energy, obviously, but it's also going to make you feel perhaps maybe make an impulsive type decision about your food choices. Oftentimes we're going for those quick energy type foods when we're feeling tired and run down because we haven't had either enough sleep or quality sleep. Okay, so one thing I just wanted to mention here briefly is alcohol. We know that alcohol can have an impact on the quality of our sleep. So not only is the amount of sleep important, but the quality of sleep is really important to help slow those cravings for those high sugar foods. So I would say monitor your alcohol intake as well. Stress can definitely be a factor for many individuals. When we get in that stressful situation, we want to feel better. When we consume high sugar foods, it's a quick rush of that dopamine, makes us feel better in that moment, not so good about 30 to 45 minutes later when we're starting to crash, we're feeling hungry again, okay? So in those stressful situations, you want to look at other methods. Don't just turn to those quick sugars. other methods to help you through that stressful event. Maybe it's talking with a friend on a phone. Maybe it's listening to some music. Maybe it's taking a walk or doing another form of exercise. Finding healthy ways to manage your stress is going to really help you curb those sugar cravings, okay? The other thing is eliminating or limiting the amount of stress in your day-to-day, all right? We can't eliminate stress altogether, and some is inevitable, but trying to limit the amount of stress or the exposure to it is going to set you up for making better, healthy food choices, maybe allow you to crave that sugar a little bit less if you can get that stress level down just slightly. Number 5, the last thing that I'll share today is be mindful and intentional, okay? We're not talking about cutting sugar out of your diet and never ever eating it again, okay? I don't think that's a realistic approach. What I think is realistic is being intentional with your food choices day to day, okay? That means the majority of the time, passing on the cupcake or passing on the cookies or passing on the regular soda. On occasion, absolutely. Go ahead and indulge and enjoy these foods, but be intentional with this choice. Do I really want this food? Does it sound really good to me? Is it going to satisfy me? If the answer is yes, and it is on occasion, by all means, go ahead and enjoy it. Slow it down. Enjoy every single taste and bite that you're taking of that food, but be intentional about it, okay? When it goes to mindless eating and it goes to just, I'm going to eat it because it's there and it's what I'm normally doing and I'm hustling and I'm stressed, that is not being intentional with that food choice. So the more you can focus in on it, be mindful and intentional, you're more likely to make a healthier choice and reduce the frequency of that sugar eating. So that's my 5 tips today. Recognize how much you're eating and commit to cutting down. Consume protein with every meal and snack. Balance your meals with carbohydrate and healthy fats. Monitor your sleep and stress. Try to minimize your stress and maximize your sleep quality and quantity. And then also be mindful and intentional with your sugar choices moving forward. So that is it. That is my 5 tips today. Hope you found that helpful. If you are interested in nutrition and fitness, if you are a woman trying to get fit, lose fat, and gain confidence, I welcome you here. Please subscribe and follow me along for more tips and education coming at you. Have a great day, everyone.